fucking breathe. She doesn't let me breathe. I've done everything for her. Everything I do every day. I bring the scale out. I take out her nightlight. I hadn't emptied the bedpan yet, but I just did that now, okay? I did everything. I was doing her breakfast, okay? Unfortunately, there's no milk. I didn't do a food order. Remember, church woman was supposed to have taken me to get my special milk I wanted. That never happened, and then I get gaslighted that she did call me whatever. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Not gaslighted to my face, in a voicemail. I don't appreciate being accused of stuff I didn't do. Well, I still haven't listened to my almost full phone, but I know I was checking every day. I know you did not contact me. After that first time, I had the nerve to be unavailable after telling you if you need to reach me on the off chance, even though I haven't heard from you in days, just because I know it could be any time you call. It could be after work, it could be on your days off, it could be whatever. Just, I'm charging my phone in the middle of the afternoon just in case on that off fucking, because the universe always wants to fuck me over in case you're just calling at this exact moment I'm charging my phone today. Call my mom and then you don't do it, and then can you go now after I get hours later? Then weeks later I've been trying to reach you. I don't appreciate being accused because you overhear me saying to my mom, Mom, don't call her again. We already called her once. We also called the other two about this emergency appointment, all right? And she overheard me and she didn't like it. Yeah, that's what Joe would say. She just doesn't like being, she's trying to be a good person, and if anybody points out that she's not, Anyhow, my mother won't let me fucking breathe. I'd done everything for her. I'd had my 16 ounces of water with some of my supplements. I'd had my organic lemon with the salt and the water. I was going to eat something little. I have my mom elevating her legs. Remember, I always ever go to the bathroom before she eats and after each meal, because otherwise I've noticed that she gets up in the middle, and then it's annoying, it's stupid, and then I have to go and situate her again. She can't get in the table by herself, remember. That's why I switched up the chairs, because we were putting too much wear and tear, maybe pushing her in, at least partially. The chair has to go diagonal. She has to get her legs under, because she can't directly sit in the chair from the walk, or she can't do it. It has to be pulled out, and then you don't want to be this far away from the table, okay? So I'm always trying to think, always trying to be innovative and think of what's best, okay? All right, Mom, you're elevating your legs for a half hour. Friends is on, you're watching Friends. Don't bother me. I'm done. I'm doing my own shit, okay? The split second, I didn't have the door closed, but if I'd had it closed in my bedroom, I probably wouldn't have. The minute I sit down in here, I didn't have the TV on. I should have been blasting Music Choice Rock, and then, she knows she's not supposed to get up, right? She just can't get out of this fucking habit of calling me from the couch when I'm nowhere near her. It's a bad habit, and I've told her over and over again, don't fucking do it. You're fucking killing me. The second I go, I'm shaking. Like the second I go to put some organic raw pumpkin seeds, a little snack after it, into my mouth, I hear her just barely above a whisper shouting for me. I get to have no life. I get to have nothing. Nothing. Just get the fucking go. Like, Mom, do your freaking mantras. I will not talk, even if I'm in the kitchen. Don't say a word to me. You were doing better, and now you're doing worse again. She was doing better, and now she's doing worse again. She can't get it out of her fucking head. Don't call me from the couch. I cannot hear you. I'm running water. I'm doing my own shit. I barely hear anything at all. But even then, when she's asking me a question, but this is, she wanted her phone. You don't need your fucking phone right now, all right? I'm trying to eat something. I can't even breathe. literally the minute I go and put a little bit of pumpkin seeds in my mouth, I hear her. After I just got through saying, okay, you're all settled, you're elevating your legs, you're watching Friends, this is for a half hour, I'm going to eat something. Whether or not she heard me say it doesn't really matter. The whole point is, leave me the fuck alone. That's the whole point. Leave me the fuck alone. You don't need your phone right this second. It's charging. I forgot to charge it last night. But it doesn't even matter. She doesn't need it right that second. She doesn't need it right that second. And the fact is, the whole point is that the universe won't even let me breathe. Like, I'm going to put a thing of pumpkin seeds in my mouth, a bite, and I hear her. I hear her after I just got through saying she's all situated. She's got her legs up. She's not, she's got her legs up. She's not going to move. She's not going to move on the walker. She already went to the bathroom. She's watching Friends. And I hear barely something. And then, of course, it's like, what? And then after I finish eating my pumpkin, I go, I want my phone. What did I tell you about not calling me from the fucking couch? I don't care what the reason is unless it's a fucking emergency. The whole point is I don't get to breathe. That's really the whole point. The whole point is I never get to fucking breathe. Not even to have a little bit of pumpkin seeds in my hand before I'm taking one bite and she's calling for me. That's the one thing I forgot to give her phone. See, I don't remember any of the one. That's it. I don't even get to eat before she's fucking calling for me. I wish I had. I just need to not even. That's what I need to do. I need to just blast something. If I had this music choice rock blasting in here, you think I would even know she was calling for me? No. She'd have to fucking wait till I went out there and then say, "May I have your phone? My phone, please, Laura." Right? I need to do from now on. Even if I don't feel like watching it, just turn it on and blast it. Even if I don't feel like having it on blasting, just so I know she can't shout for me when I'm trying to eat, like she constantly does. That's a one-off. It isn't. Just like she's shouted for me more than once when I'm trying to take a bath or a shower. It's never ever important. That's the whole point. You can't move, or actually she can move, she doesn't want to. Technically she can walk with the walker. Oh, and that's another thing. Wednesday at the dentist was absolutely awful. She couldn't move to save her life. Okay. We had someone who dropped us off there who needed to leave, who needed to go somewhere else. She couldn't move. It took 15 minutes just to go down the walkway. She was walking like a fucking snail. I let her take her shoes off. I let her not have the shoes. I let her walk outside, which I don't want to do, in stocking feet. And she still couldn't move. And yet today, she's like thinking that she could go out with that friend who called last minute last Sunday. And I'm like, I need notice, at least a day. I've been waiting for months for you to call back since you said when my mom came home we were going to go out sometime, which I thought would be like a Friday or Saturday night, but regardless, doesn't matter. I need notice. You don't call that same day after not calling for months, after not returning my phone calls or texts for months, mind you. That's what people do when they don't want to say no or they don't want to they just don't even get back to you at all. And then suddenly it's like, can we go out tonight? But anyway, regardless, my mother can't go out. She can't go out to a restaurant without shoes. I'll wear the shoes. You couldn't even walk at all, not in the shoes and stocking feet. We were 18 minutes late for your dentist. I'm lucky she didn't cut it short. She was gonna, and she knew I was upset about it. Nothing I could do. It's better than nothing. You haven't gone to the dentist in a year. We need to get you to the dentist. I didn't want to reschedule. Yeah, so now my mom's like, well, I'm like, you know what, so you're not going to be able to go out, so so-and-so, have her come over here, Can you imagine? I don't hear from her guardian for months, since my mom's been home, and they came over right away because they hadn't seen my mom in months and months, and they didn't visit her at all in the nursing home. The guardian was too busy, and the mentally ill friend can't go by herself. That's fine, that's good. But when you talked about going out, I thought we were going to go out, like on a weekend night, not on a fucking Sunday. I don't even want to go, but I'll go for my mother's sake. But you can't call that day, how you want to go out tonight. And she did, again, I've been asking periodically, and I did for a while and then never hear back about anything, so I gave up. But I need fucking notice. I don't want to just go out last minute. I'd eaten too many sweets the day before. I didn't feel well. I don't even want to go at all. I'll go for my mother's sake. She can't go by herself. But now she can't go anyway. She can't walk. If you couldn't walk, and since we've been coming back, she's been walking better. So what happened the day at the dentist? Why did that have to be hell for us? Hell for everybody involved. Everybody involved. We had to come up with ways just to get you from the waiting room to the bathroom, and that took forever when someone was coming back for us, and they had to wait. Okay, then I can't push you on their computer chair to the bathroom. I pushed you. I pushed you part way, and then somebody's coming to get us, and then at the last minute, my mom needed to go to the bathroom. Oh, wonderful! Let's inch along like a snail to the bathroom, and now suddenly she's like, "Why can't I go out with them?" You don't have shoes, you can't wear shoes, you can't even walk without the shoes. Mom, we're not going to a fucking restaurant. Mike's dead. Bite down. I don't like his war song. I don't like the beat, I don't like it. I love Bite Down. When I'm out walking, when I could blast it in my ears. And I'm out of this fucking house. I can't even put a thing of pumpkin seeds in my mouth or anything in my mouth. I can't eat without her. And I just got through saying to her, I'm going, leave me alone. I'm going to do my own shit. You're here, you're elevating your legs, you're watching Friends, and the minute I sit down to put a bite of pumpkin seeds in my mouth, literally hadn't even, and she's shouting for me, but shouting you can barely hear her above a whisper. And yeah, it was legitimate, but tough shit. You don't need your phone right now. You don't need it right this second. I wish I had Music Choice Rock blasting on that TV. I need to do that from now on, no matter what. No matter what, from now on, when I come in here to eat, to watch, but I'm not always watching Music Choice. I'm watching World News Tonight or Inside Edition. I guess I need to blast them too, because I can't tell you how many times that's, and it's to ask me a question. A lot of times it's just bullshit. Today was legitimate, the phone, but so what? She doesn't need her phone right now. She doesn't need her phone. She can get her phone after. I'm going to keep going out there for this or that or whatever. She doesn't need her phone right that second when I'm going to take a bite of food. And I just got through telling her, don't do it. Again, the theme is I can't fucking breathe in this life. Can't fucking breathe in this life. Can't fucking breathe in this life. That realtor who had to turn us down, and it was legitimate. I'm not gonna say what it was, doesn't matter. The fact is she gave me a referral to someone else. I need to call them Monday. I need to call them tomorrow. Unbelievable. The minute I sit down to put a bite of food in my mouth, because I can hear her above a whisper, and then I'm gonna, but if I had the blasting, I even said to her, I'm like, you're elevating your legs. I just got through telling you to leave me alone. I did all your shit. I'm doing my own shit now, and then you're not supposed to call me from that couch, period. And if I had been in my room and had with plugs in, I would not have heard you. I happen to foolishly have the door partially open and just thinking I can relax here for a minute, not turn the TV on, eat my pumpkin seeds in peace, because I sure as fuck don't want to eat them out there with you. And the minute it's like I hear just barely something, and then when I go out there a few minutes later, or a couple minutes later after I finish the damn pumpkin seeds in here, it was, can I have my phone? basically it says you can't drill, you can't get it into her thick head, her thick skull. You don't call me from that couch unless it's an emergency. I don't care where I am, even if I'm in the dining room, even if you barely talk, I can't even hear her when I'm near her. And you have to be to my face. You don't talk to me. You don't do anything unless you see my eyes. God. Unless you've experienced it, you don't know. You can't even imagine what it's like. It's fucking living hell. Okay? It's living hell. Can't even fucking breathe. It's always constant. I just get through telling her, okay, I've taken care of you. You've eaten. You've gone to the bathroom. You're elevating your legs, okay? There's been even times that you have your phone. Today she didn't have her phone. Today she didn't have her phone. But you have your phone, and I'll go to my room in the minute. It's like something, and I hear her when she's not supposed to do that. And I can't fucking breathe.